Hey, what is up, everyone? We got some Ravnica Allegiance coming out, so today I thought I would try my hand at an Esper control list for standard, obviously. Control has always been my favorite archetype in any of the formats, and I think Esper could be really sweet, and I think it's going to be very playable, mainly because of these best friends right here. So let's get into a quick little deck tech. I'm running 26 lands. I'm running all 12 shocks, and then most of the checks, and then 4 basics. 2-2 split on plains and swamp. You already saw I'm running 4 Kaya's Wrath, so I'm opting not to run any islands. And because of that, this is more of an Orzhov splash blue deck. So I'm trying not to run too many heavy blue mana costs. We have our removal here. I'm opting for Seal Away and Moment of Cravings. And then we have 2 main deck negates because I think this deck should be pretty good at dealing with creatures with the wraths, kill spells. 2 search for his cantas, and I'm trying out a couple of quenches. I'm not sure what the right number is on this. I'm trying out 3 right now. It's not quite mana leak. And then we have our 4 mortifies. This is also a number I could see messing with, but I think there's a ton of just incidental, really good enchantments running around right now. It seems like almost every deck has some sort of enchantment that I want to kill, and creatures, of course. But you know, there's Experimental Frenzy, there's Search for His Cantas, right? There's the Rakdos one that basically draws a card. It like exiles a card, and then if they deal damage, I can cast it. I can't remember what it's called, like Light Up the Show or something like that. But whatever it is, there's just tons of little enchantments running around that I kind of just want to kill. Um, and then at our 4, we have some card draw, some ways to exile and deal with planeswalkers. And then for finishers, we've got obviously Teferi, and I'm trying out Angel of Grace instead of Chromium for Esper. It's possible Chromium is just better, but I kind of like this because it comes down on curve against opposing Teferis to kill them, and it just helps stem against Banefire. And I'm trying out for the Azoria split cards. I'm trying out Depose Deploy. Um, I wanted to try this instead of the other split card because the Depose part is really good against stalling for until we hit Kaya's Wrath. So that was the idea behind that. I just want to kind of stall and then boom, blow them out with a Wrath. Our sideboard over here, we have Lyra, Strokes, Nezahal, a bunch of Duresses. We're at 4 right now, but that could definitely change. Some Kaya, Usurpers, Thief of Sanities, Ivana, and Eldest Reborn. So nothing too crazy. I'm excited to try out Kaya. So let's jump into a league and hopefully get some games going. Let's hop into this league. Not a ton of people playing because Ravnica Allegiance just came out yesterday. So hopefully we're not chilling in the queue for too long. But I am more than excited to have perfect mana, you know? I'm sure there's gonna be tons of 3 colors or 3 color plus decks running around there. And I'm excited to see what the metagame becomes from it. I haven't really done tons of testing or anything like that, but just from what I've seen, videos and other players who are much better at Magic than I am. From what I've seen, Gruul looks stupid strong. The fact that Riot stacks is pretty nuts. So, yeah, I hope this Esper list that I made does well though. So it looks like we found an opponent. Let's jump into our first match. I would love to be on the play. Hopefully we get a good hand. I'm gonna make these cards a little bigger. Yeah, this looks like a great hand. Keep. Got some removal, some interaction, card draw. We're running 26 lands, so hopefully we get, at least 2 more lands to hit this insight. Blue. And then they just pass. Okay, sure. This could be mono blue tempo. Could be another control deck. Okay, so it's looking like it might be Is It Drake's? Could also be Jeskai though. Another Mortify isn't exactly what we want. Once again, 26 lands. Radical idea. Okay, so that makes me think it's definitely Is It Drake's? Um, and so it's probably not Jeskai. I mean, it still could be though. You never know what you'll run into. But yeah, this is looking just like Is It. Um, I don't love it, but in case we miss on land again, I'm just gonna burn our Quench. Also, it just gets worse the longer the game goes. And then if we miss land, I don't want to have to discard, so just kind of using what I got. Uh, I mean, it's not a land, but it'll help us smooth out. So I like Seal Away against the Drakes too. I mean, obviously they have Dive Down and all that, but removal and exile effects are good. Oh, especially against Arclight Phoenix. Exile is pretty good. Yeah, so they have an Arclight Phoenix in the graveyard now. I would love to use Search for Azcantha's ability. Hopefully we see a land in our 26 land deck. We can do it. Come on. Come on, opponent. Let me look for this land, please. Yeah, I'm not Mortify. See, the Is It Drake's deck isn't really known for running enchantments, so I wouldn't call Mortify great in this matchup. Yeah. Opponent, you there? All right. Well, our opponent lost connection and never returns. Esper undefeated. That was unfortunate. Oh, look at that. Second game right away, second match. All right, let's try this again. I would love to be on the play. As tempting as it is to keep one landers, I'm going to mulligan. 26 land deck. All right, this hand looks very keepable. Quench. Do we want Quench? Yeah, I'll take a Quench. We're on the play, so we get to hold up Quench next turn. The 2-drop, so we have a nice curve, 2, 3, 4. I think we can roll with Quench. Hopefully this opponent doesn't disconnect like the last one, because I want to try out my Esper. Oh, okay. Looks like we're up against what's probably going to be mono red. Could be red black, but low to the ground, burn your face off deck. So hopefully this Quench can stem the bleeding then. That would be nice. Yeah, with no Moment of Cravings or anything in our opening hand, this might be a little difficult. Plus we're not running Revitalize or anything like that, so that is 3 damage, so I'll quench it. Why not? There we go. Quench just gained us 3 life. Alright, alright. Fairy isn't exactly the draw we were hoping for. If we can rip the land for this Kaya's Wrath, that would be pretty nice. Especially if they devote another creature to the board. If not, we at least have a play in Mortify, but yeah, I don't know. Mono red definitely punishes Stumble a lot. Oh yeah, that's not good to see there. What'd they get? Okay, well they can't cast Risk Factor. Oh yeah, this is until next turn. Yeah, this card is nuts. Oh man. Yep. Let's see what they got. Ooh, a skewer. Okay. Opponent's doing it right now. All right. And there's the Lava Mancer. All right. Or Lava Runner. I knew what I meant. Land. Okay. Well, it hurts, but we're definitely gonna just press the reset button and hope to hit another land for Teferi. Shocking that it didn't feel great, but what are you gonna do? We know about this risk factor. Is that happening right now? All right. Well, I'm definitely just gonna take the damage for now. Hopefully we can get oh man, I was gonna say an untapped land for Teferi, but that hurts so much. And I still have 3 cards in hand. Um, yeah, with no way to gain life in my hand, I don't think it's worth it. I'm just gonna play it tapped. Hope that hope that one of the threats they hit, or if they play a threat, hopefully it's a creature that I can mortify with. Hopefully it's not just all burn. I know that there's risk factor, so I'm basically at 3. All right, Chain Whirler, sure. We're just gonna kill that guy right away. All right, this is very dangerous territory. 2 cards in hand, and we know there's a risk factor. Ooh, wow. Yeah, this is not looking good. I feel like we are pretty dead, but we'll see. A moment of craving. Okay. All right. I mean, we know they have this risk factor in the yard, so which means we'll have to let them draw 3, but at least to jumpstart it, they have to discard a card, so this doesn't feel good though. We die to like everything. Oh, okay. Oh, they were smart. They didn't attack. They just pinged it off right away. That's unfortunate. Yikes. That's very unfortunate. Alright, well, Pyromancer doesn't kill us because trigger in the stack, we get to moment of craving it. So that's a small plus. So we need an Angel of Hope. That's what we need. Or Angel of Grace. Oh, wow. Yeah, I called it by the wrong name and we just draw it. Well, that the fairy isn't exactly what we wanted right there, but all right. I mean, let's hope they try and um, jumpstart this card. Yeah, it looks like that's the case. Now we get to flash in Angel and stay alive. Okay. Oh, we're staying alive. Sure, it can deal 4 damage to me, but not really. Moment of craving. Um, I mean, if we have to moment our own angel, that's what we might have to do. So get in there. Yeah, untap this. Why not? So I'm definitely thinking about. I'm definitely thinking about killing my own angel. If they don't play anything right now. Shock. Shock, huh? That is shocking. Well, we're gonna moment our own angel. Yikes. Look at this. Back down to 1. Wow. Yeah, you know what? I don't love this, but we died to literally. I know Angel is our clock right now, but we just died at everything. So I'm gonna kill our own Angel. And then on our turn, I'm going to exile her to go up to 10. Um, yeah. So let us exile our own angel and go up to 10. Wow, we might be turning the corner here. That was a very good top deck. Now they're wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. That just happened, ladies and gentlemen. That just happened. Wow. All right, so Lyra's really good against this. So is Vana. I like Kaya, not really for the graveyard exiling aspect, of course, but just that it gains life for killing creatures. Plus, we saw a jumpstart card from them, so I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to bring her in. Um, I know Wrath was pretty good that game, but I don't think Mono Red is really the Kaya's Wrath matchup. Thinking about these duresses, since we already have tons of creature removal, so the duresses could be fine. Although I don't love duress against mono red, but I guess if they're showing us light up the stage and things like that, I do want to take away cards like that. Yeah. Depose buys us time. I like Depose. Probably just like a top end card like that. Yeah, like I don't love duress, but some number of them might be okay. Angel Grace, super good. That matchup. Look at this, Angel Synergy. All right, let's just try it like this. Let's see how this goes. All right, game 2, mono red opponent. Mono red. This hand looks fine by me. Probably gonna play a 1-drop. Oh wow, no 1-drop. Sure, I'll take that. Could use our Moment of Cravings. That helps a lot in this matchup. Yep, Pyromancer happens. Can't stop that. All right. If they just attack right away, yeah, we're gonna take the hit for 2. And then if they really want to, just pass doing nothing, we can seal away then. Yeah, skewer the critics. I'll quench that. I like to use my quenches early before they're able to pay for it. All right, drawing a couple of our lands now. The real question is, do I just seal away this? If they attack again, probably. I don't want this one thing dealing too much damage to me. And then apparently turning on Spectacle. So, yeah, I don't love it, but we're just going to seal away this now. Maybe deny them some Spectacle stuff. Okay. I don't hate that we get to cast Deploy, double block, and gain 2 life. I mean, and then if they use a burn spell on this, so be it. They gained us even more life, so we'll see if we can get them with it. I'm looking for, some more of our top end stuff right now, obviously. Lyra, Teferi, so on and so forth. Yeah, let's see if we can ambush Viper them and gain life. That would be nice. Plus, the gaining life will be nice. Alright, let's see. They're letting us go to blocks, so that's cool. Let's see if this happens. They might use a burn spell. Oh, wow, awesome. That was best case scenario. Yeah, Chain Whirler sucks, but um, do I just want to slam Lyra? I mean, they probably brought in Fight with Fires. Um, if they didn't, we're just gonna slam her because she just wins the game if we get to untap with her. Stay on curve too. And if they kill her next time, we get to play this tap and then use both of these. So, um, yeah, this is fine. I will definitely take damage. Yeah, and they didn't attack. I mean, it's not like they're blocking her, so I don't know. I don't know what the opponent's thinking, but us untapping with Lyra definitely pretty much spells game over. Especially now we get to hold up the gate. Oh yeah, this should probably spell game over. So, I mean, we'll see. They still got 4 cards in hand. We'll see if they have other things. Frenzy, huh? Um, I'm gonna let it resolve. I want to hold up this negate to protect Lyra. Oh yeah, and now I just get to mortify it, which is pretty top. Mortify, I think, is just so good right now. There's just so many random enchantments that you just want to hit. That's awesome. Yeah, we're just gonna run away with this Lyra. I can't imagine us losing. Have you had enough, opponent? What are you gonna do? Jumpstart this risk factor? I mean, go for it. Yeah, double negate is probably gonna be too brutal. If this is another frenzy, we just get to negate it as well. Yeah, whatever. You can have all the little duders you want if as long as I have Lyra. Or Lyra, however you want to say it. Look at that. Have you been controlled enough, opponent? Been strangled? Yeah, yeah, 1 card left in hand. Gaining 5 life and punching you for 5 every turn. Have fun with that, opponent. Oh, alright. Alright. Sending messages. I respect it. Still punching. Alright, opponent. You need the top deck. Let's see. Let's see. Alright, there it is. Alright, awesome. Technically 2-0 with Esper right now. We had that first opponent drop because obviously Esper is too good. Makes sense to me. So, and we had an awesome match 2 against Mono Red with Angel of Grace MVP. Definitely, definitely the show stealer there. Um, hey, I mean maybe it's narrow, but there was a case right there where Angel of Grace was better than Chromium. Yeah, so that was pretty awesome. Um, Feel free to leave suggestions. I by no means think my list is perfect, so if any of you guys have any ideas and inclusions to add to this list, or maybe some things you would change, feel free to let me know. Hopefully, hopefully we're not stuck looking for an opponent for too long. Um, I've always been, well, not always, but you know, I like control as my play style. Um, However, man, Gruul is seriously looking so strong. And Riot is just such a crazy good mechanic too. It's super flexible, and then the fact that it stacks is just so good. Um, yeah, so maybe I want to try out some Gruul sometime, and maybe beat Face. I haven't beat Face in a long time. So yeah, all right, third match. Let's see what we're up against. So far we've had an Is It Drake's opponent drop, and then we beat Mono Red. Oh, I lost a die roll, so unlucky. But this is a great looking hand, so I will keep. We can stem the bleeding against aggro. Ooh, so that screams some sort of control to me, or maybe um, like a teamer, the untap enchantment sort of deck thing. I forget the name of it right now, but we'll see. Island. Ah, very interesting. I have no idea what this is or what is going on, but we'll see. I'm assuming control of some sort. Yeah. Okay. So they might just be straight up blue-white control. I could see just straight up blue-white running this land. I don't hate it. Blue-white gets to run absorb, which is pretty sweet. Um, yeah, revitalize. All right, yeah, they're control. This card should be good in the control mirror. Field of Ruin. Okay, good thing we have plenty of other mana sources. Um, I'm just gonna. I mean, I could have played the shock land there, but I want to pretend that I'm holding up Chemist's Insight, and then also leave the option for double quench if I really need it. So we'll see. See if they just try to shove it to Fairy here. No. Usually the game against control is first person to blink loses. That's um that's generally what happens. We'll see if they want to fight over this search. They don't. Interesting. Okay. Having our search first Canta against um in the control mirror is gonna be really good. I know they have Field of Ruins, but even if I just leave it unflipped and just cycle away bad cards in my deck for the matchup, you know, like these Kaya's Wraths. I would love to leave the land there. Thank you very much. Oh, whoops! I pressed the wrong, the wrong thing. I meant for yes to keep it on top. But hey, I knew there was a land underneath there, anyways. So we're a-okay. I knew that was there. Is this Chemist's Insight, or is this a Field of Ruin activation? Ooh, is this their own precognitive? No, they're just drawing cards. Yeah, that makes sense. Sure. But going down more lands to put us into easier quench territory, so be it. So be it, opponent. Um, I kind of want to wait to fire this off until I have a second threat I can back it up with. So I'm actually not gonna fire this off yet, because I can't like go this and then untap to fairy or anything like that. So yeah, we don't need his Canta. That goes in the graveyard. Contempt. All right. Well, Contempt is a fine draw. Um, Now if they just pass with nothing, now I'm gonna fire this off because it's better than just discarding. If I whiff again next turn, so might as well. They're probably gonna counter this because draw 3 is pretty strong. Right, and I don't blame them for it. Makes sense. Oh, this is a syncopate based on the way. Yeah, sure. Simian Spirit Guide, pay for it. Gotcha. A Mortify. We do not need a Mortify in this matchup. A water grave? I'll take a water grave. All right. Me and the opponent are just looking at each other right now. Chemister's insight. This quench is just gonna get worse as the game goes on. Um, so I'm gonna use up my quench because I still have Vraska's Contempt up if they play their own Teferi. Right, and they don't. So hitting that I think was fine. Do we want Glacial Fortress in the bin? Um, yeah, I think we're looking for card draw at this point. Our own Chemister's Insight. I mean, maybe it's a Teferi, but I doubt it's resolving. I mean, hey, they could just have a bunch of removal, board wipe cards in hand for all I know. So I'm guessing this is a Chemister's Insight. Jumpstart. Let's see what they pitch. Yeah. Well, I can't stop this one. Yeah, I assumed that's what this matchup was going to be. Just a lot of Lango. Negate. No, I would love to draw negate. Um, even though we're not super close, with them having two Field of Ruins, we're not going to bother flipping this as Kanta. So, yeah, you can revitalize all you want, bud. Are they pulling the trigger on Teferi? Is that what's happening? They are pulling the trigger on Teferi. Um, yeah. I mean, they probably have an absorb or something like that, but we can at least kind of fight over this. Make them tap down a little bit. Probably an absorb. Absorb is fine. And then let's make them tap out with quench. And then we get to contempt Teferi. And then if we draw our own Teferi, that would be best case scenario. So absorb's not great in the control mirror. Definitely not great. But at least we get to contempt this Teferi. So let's get it off the table. One Teferi down, and it only took 3 cards. Oh man. Can we draw our own Teferi, please? That would be the best. Don't want a swamp. Now do we flip our Search for Kanta? I think we do, actually. I know it's just going to get Field of Ruins, but we can activate it this turn. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 5 for Teferi. So yeah, we're going to flip it, see what we draw, and we're just going to activate it now looking for Teferi. I know long game that's kind of bad, but hey, there's Teferi. Yeah, I mean, whatever. And then hopefully this Teferi doesn't get, I mean, it can't get syncopated, but it could get quenched, which would be quite bad. This is a quench. No, it's a syncopate. No, okay. Well, I mean, I have one opponent, so. Awesome. And we just made them use a syncopate for reasons. Mortify is not the draw. Um, oh, okay. Come on, Teferi. We can do it. Now I'm basically telling them they have to use their Field of Ruin on my Escanto. Oh, this could be just their own Teferi and then tuck. Okay, this is the game we're playing. Well, look at all these live cards I have. I'm really hoping that their hand is just as dead as mine. That sucks that they is it a May? No, we just have to shuffle. Ooh, that's rough. So basically there goes our Teferi. Yeah, I know it was wishful thinking, but I wish they didn't do that. Oh man. Okay. Chemist's Insight is probably one of the better draws. Gonna do this now. Um, yeah. I mean, I guess we can shock this in. Our life total is not really gonna matter in this matchup. The real question is, we're down. We went through one absorb from them, and two syncopates. So how many more counter spells do they actually have? Well, either way, I'm gonna deploy on their end step. Oh, okay, sure. Turning on my removal. Why not? I am horrible at tapping mana, so let's try that again. Get rid of their Sphinx. See if we can squeeze in a deploy. If they counter this, so be it. If not, maybe we get to kill their Teferi with it. They're inciting. Okay, yeah. So they're looking for something. All right. Well, they don't have settle mana up, so I guess they could have. I don't know. I mean, they could get rid of one of the tokens here. No, yes. Down goes to Fairy. How awesome was that? That was like the best. And then we're going to Chemisters right now because we know they didn't have the counterspell for our deploy last time. Also, I still can't tap correctly. So we definitely don't need this Kaya's Wrath. Actually, yeah, we had two of them. I guess we should get rid of this Moment of Craving because we definitely won't need that, but sure, you can have a Revitalize opponent. We are down on clock in the control mirror, which is kinda poop. Kinda not best case scenario. Another Teferi, I'm guessing? No, precog. I would love to fight over this because the whole Scry 3 is really good. Didn't have counterspells before. Nice. That is excellent. Looks like we've run them out of counterspells in hand for now. And now I'm just going to deploy again and try and get more threats. I guess they could board wipe, but... Or make a Sphinx. Sure, that's fine. Don't care about that. We're just going to deploy again. We're just going to thop them out, man. That is pretty sweet. Now, well, Kaya's Wrath is not really what we wanted, but now we just mortify this and get the beats. Get the beats in. All right, swinging for 4 turns, so got you on a clock, opponent. You're gonna be dead in no time. There's probably another warden. Oh, Chemist's Insight, sure. Just passing to me, huh? Seal away, not what we want, but we'll just continue the poking for 4, I guess. Does the Sphinx have Vigilance, the token that they make? They do. So our seal aways are extra dead with a side of dead. Well, I kind of hope that they have just as many dead cards as we do. That is not a dead card. That is pretty alive. I know we don't have counterspell backup for it, but we're already through our negates. Oh, settle wreckage? Wow. Uh, sure, I guess. I mean, I guess I could have played around that, but they're at such a high life total. Why would I bother poking in? So, all right, opponent. They do have an absorb. All right, well, they're down to one card in hand. No more card draw in the graveyard for now. Just using up Field of Ruin, sure, because they saw that I didn't have any more basics. I mean, that's whatever. We are down 2 to fairies, so we only have 1 left in the deck. Oh, Chemist's Insight was such a good draw for them. Yeesh. I would like to draw my Chemist's Insight or my Precognitive Perception. That would probably be best draw. They made an angel, or not an angel, but a sphinx, that's whatever. Wow. That was a powerful draw. Alright, well, let's just kinda call them out on it and see if they have an answer for this Tef boy. Their other absorb? Wow. I mean, I guess we could have tried to bait with Kaya's Wrath, but yeah, I mean, that's all our Teferis. And then they have a treasure map going. We're going to take a couple draws for our Angel of Grace. But if we don't find it soon, we're down on clock, so I'm probably just going to concede. Because they're getting this treasure map going. Yeah, I guess I should have baited with the Kaya's Wrath, but if they're good control player, they wouldn't have cared. They probably would have just let it resolve. Yeah. They got maps going, and I'm down on clock. So I'm just gonna give it to them. They're gonna start drawing cards with treasure map. So the writing is virtually on the wall. I like Thief of Sanity. I like um, Vona kills Teferi. I like Eldest Reborn. As a whole is great. Duresses are great. Stroke is great. We don't need Kaya. Wow, look at this. So, sideboard. Is Lyra what we're interested in? I guess so. Jeez, I mean, do I just hate everything or what? Pretty much. Quenches are not what we're looking for. Same with moments. Same with Kaya's Wrath. Mortifies are okay against their own search for Scantas that I assume they have. Actually, you know what? I am going to bring in Kaya for their Chemist's Insights. Do I want to keep in Quench? Because they do have some early stuff, like maps and all that. Because I'm not, this many Mortifies, I don't know. I mean, no, I should leave in some, because they're probably going to bring in their own Lyra, or, some sort of threat. So I don't really hate Mortify. I'm just gonna, I just feel like doing that, I just feel like doing that. All right, let's see how this looks. Sure. Hopefully we go Duress and the Thief of Sanity. An unanswered Thief is pretty good, so we'll see. All right, this is looking top. I'm actually not gonna Duress on one. They don't have a 1-drop I care about since they're just blue-white, and I'd rather do it on 2 to take away more answers to Thief if they have it. Okay, well, we need one more land for this whole plan to go through, but if we top deck the land, it's gonna be pretty great, I'm assuming. All of these cards that they have are pretty annoying, but Treasure Map gives them the most value, so we are We're gonna take away their treasure map. Oh, that's weird the way that they show split cards like that. They played a Hallowed Fountain, shocked it in, hold up Syncopate for 1. Well, I think we make them burn their Syncopate on our Kaya, and then next turn we slam Thief. Right, this is to be expected. It's baited. Right. Obviously cannot pay. And then hopefully next turn we get to land this Thief, and then their answer for it is probably just going to be this Warrant, but then we get to negate that. So here's hoping it all goes as planned. Yeah. So don't absorb me. All right, step 1. No, I'm not going to bother bluffing the Spell Pierce or the Dive Down. All right, we only know 2 of the cards in their hand. All right, opponent. Let's see if I can get you with this. I know you have Warrant, but I mean I get to negate that. So okay. This is looking good. This is looking really good for us. Well, those weren't the greatest hits, but I guess because of that, I might as well shock in the land. And then we know about the 5-drop in their hand. Let's see if they fire it off now. To Fairy, huh? Well, I'm just going to use your Syncopate that I rightfully stole from you. I think if we get another hit with this Thief, it's probably going to be game over. Like if we get another real card. Oh yeah, we then negate now too. That's pretty good. I mean, treasure map is nice too, but I'm just going to take the negate. Just, I think we're on the protect the thief plan. Just passing, huh? I mean, I'll flash in a little angel. Their own Angel of Grace, huh? Well, good thing we got a little something for that. Wow, look at that. They had their own Angel of Grace. Okay, this should work out okay. So now we get to Eldest. Please get rid of that angel. Nice. There you go. Quick and easy. That's what Thief of Sanity does. They're probably gonna bring in some more early removal for this thief now. So I'm actually gonna go down on it. Bring back in the Mortify since we saw Angel, and then the Quenches. And then now we kind of hope that we just we denied our opponent. We're just gonna make their early removal useless since they saw that plan. So let's see if that works out. Up to game 3. This hand looks a-okay. We will keep. Do I duress on turn 1? Being on the draw, I think I do since we saw treasure maps. I want to save this before I resolve it to Fairy, but I think treasure map is so annoying and good card advantage, and they mulligan, so Oh man, they mulliganed pretty low. No treasure maps, but we get to take negates, I guess. I mean, syncopate's fine too, but we'll just take negate. Well, it's unfortunate the opponent mulliganed to 5, but control mirrors are probably best case for mulligans. Like, best case to get back into it, you know? So they'll have that going for them at least. Alright, hit a land. That's good for them. So only one unknown. Avona. That should be good. We're looking for one more land to make our hand work. So we'll see what they got here. Is just activating Field of Ruin? That is aggressive, opponent. That is very aggressive. Oh, we don't need one more land, but that is aggressive because they are missing land drops and just thinning their deck, but it doesn't matter. Field of Ruin again. I'm running 4 basics, opponent. I just found a lot of them the game before, so. Oh, I guess they're trying to take me off blue? That's not a horrible plan. I don't hate it from them. Especially since now I'm only left with 1 blue. Yeah, okay. I mean, we'll see. Jeez, they hit 5? Okay, well I know 2 of the cards. I'm assuming this is gonna get syncopated. But then I'm going to it did not. Interesting, opponent. I know you have the syncopate. Well, huh. Now I'm just going to duress them next turn and follow up with a threat of my choosing. That's why they didn't syncopate, is they wanted to use their own insight. Okay. Acceptable, but eh. Alright, now we'll see if they use syncopate on precognitive, probably. But that's okay, because we're going to duress them and then slam whatever we want. Right, that's fine. Will not pay. Now we are going to duress them. They can negate this if they really want to, but they choose not to. We will take, yeah, I don't really care about this. We'll take the, it's not an instant, right, to make a Sphinx? No. We'll take the negate and slam down a Teferi, because Teferi is a pretty good magic card. And hopefully they don't top deck their own Teferi. That would be pretty bad. This is just a Chemisters. Yeah, pitching a land. Sure. Alright. Teferi finds us a Mortify, so if they make a Sphinx token. I haven't seen any search for Scantus from the opponent, so these Mortifies aren't A+, but wow. What I just called it too. I was like, well, maybe they'll find their own Teferi. And then boom. They just did. Okay. I mean, we get down Nezahal, which is also going to be really good. And basically means we don't get the F6 after this because we have an ability we can use. So, Teferi, yep. And then was this? Oh, another Teferi? That's interesting. To tuck my Nezahal maybe, but I can just blink it. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's what you want to be doing, opponent. And it's, I don't think we need this. Well, what's the third card we get rid of, guys? Mortify, probably, in this matchup. I'm gonna say it's Mortify. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure if opponent, they just wanted to deny us. That was very interesting plays from the opponent, because now Nezahal is going to come back and just punch this to Fairy. Well, I guess they get to untap two lands, huh? But still. Nezahal is going to come back. Right, we have our own Teferi. So this is all looking pretty good. Let's play our own Teferi. And then I mean, we might as well make them use the warrant. Because if they don't, then we'll just plus with the Fairy. Right, this is fine. So, alright. Draw more cards, why not? Oh man, I just clicked through. Ah, man, that's oh man, I hope we don't punt that away. Crucible. Man. Oh man. I can't believe I just clicked through it like that. I thought with the things in the stack, man. Well, what did I say? Control mirrors are a way to get back in from a mulligan, but man, oh man. All right. Well, we definitely have to tuck this to Fairy. Jeez. I can't believe that just happened, man. And then let's play our own can't be countered boy. We're going to hold on to this land in case we need to activate Nezahal. Oh man, I can't believe I just clicked through that though. Hey, punt, yell it in chat right now. Oh man, are we about to get Field of Ruined out of this game too? I mean, this is a pretty fast clock, so I'm hoping not. And we still have a Vona we can play. Sure. We still have one basic at least, so that's cool. I can't ever F6 with this Nezahal. Okay, I mean, that was a good draw. Search for his Kanto, I'll take it. Let us go attacking. Punch for 7, hopefully. Punching for 7 is pretty decent. Man, I still have 5 cards in hand, but I guess if they have anything, I mean it's fine if they cast non-creature spells. So be it. Right, like we just got the draw with Nezahal, so sure. Nezahal's sweet, man. All right, even with our punt, I think we'll still be okay. I know they get to Field of Ruin us every turn, and that's not okay. But I mean, we have a Nezahal, just punch in face, and we have a Teferi. Put Godless Shrine. Yeah, we don't need a Godless Shrine. No, we won't flip Escanta. And then we draw a Godless Shrine. Oh, that's pretty cool. Right? Quench. Quench is not exactly what we need at this point. But let's get in there with this Nezahal. I really hope this Nezahal goes the distance. We plussed with a Teferi, so we might as well use our mana. Okay. I mean, Duress is a good one. Might as well see what they're working with. If they want to use cards to stop this, we just get to draw cards with Nezahal. So, I mean, whatever. Whatever. Angel of Grace. Sure, that resolves. They do have Syncopate, which is pretty annoying, and Absorb. Well, this will go 1, 2, and then tap. So I'm going to take the Syncopate and hope that they Field of Ruin this turn. Because if they do, then we get to Contempt. They chose not to. Okay, sure. I should have set an upkeep stop. So my bad again, since I know that they only have one counterspell, and I'll get to Contempt this with Negate back up, so hopefully they don't have another Negate type effect, but if they do, we get to draw more cards with Nezahal, so that's cool. Right, we know about the Absorb. We draw Kaya. Kaya is going to be good if we can stick that. So many cards. This is all looking pretty good for us. I mean, even if they, yeah, I mean, that's whatever. our punt, our punt definitely slowed down our plan, but it's looking like this Nezahal is just going to go the distance. I believe in you, Nezahal, even when our opponent's being rude and get rid of all of our blue sources. I believe in you. Opponent, just making plays. I mean, you're dead in 2 turns. No, don't need that land. Not gonna flip it. Don't need land. Draw that land. Makes sense to me. I know we could tuck this Crucible, but we really don't need to. This Nezahal is just gonna get there. We know Island in hand. I guess we play it on Kaya. There's nothing I really want to exile in here, but I guess we can get rid of the Teferi from the yard. Wherever it's hiding out, there it is. And some other card. So, cool. Alright, one more hit with Nezahal. And we have 2 walkers. Sure, go scrying. This is looking good for us. Alright, I mean, I could have swore I hit 2 lands there, but... Oh man, and I forgot to play a land. Control... Control mirrors are long, guys. They are long games. If you want to play it for the long haul, play Esper Control, please. By all means. Or, you know, any control deck, I guess. Blue-white definitely seems pretty sweet. Pretty heavy on the control side, just like I like it. They're also trying to strangle their opponent to death out of resources. Actually, I guess I use this blue to jumpstart. Sure. So are you dead, opponent, or what? What's up with that? Definitely been this. Quench. And we have an Angel of Grace. That's pretty good. I mean, maybe they're hoping that they can flash in an Angel to to block us, but we have double Mortify. I guess that Ola wreckage slows us down, but our Nezahal will still be alive. Look at this, 20 cards left in library, 28, jeez. Okay, so Angel of Grace keeps them alive, which is pretty annoying. I was going to say there's no point in mortifying it, but there is, because we can mortify it and eat it with Kaya, because they don't have the mana to activate it. So, and we get to get rid of their Field of Ruin, which is pretty top. Pretty top. So, are you done yet, opponent? We're going to flash in our own Angel of Grace. So, are you done? Oh, they have another Field of Ruin in the graveyard, sure. I am by no means a perfect Magic player. I just want to show off Bruce. All right, Esper is undefeated. Is too good. Esper confirmed amazing. Esper OP. All right, found a match. I like that thus far we've come up against 3 different decks. Okay. Basically, hopefully this isn't another control mirror, because then this hand is horrible. Ooh, mono blue poopers. Mono blue poopers. Okay. This hand should be decent against them, but I mean they are a tempo deck and they're really good at tempoing out opponents, so we'll see. No land. Let me kill this. Oh. Ask and you shall receive. Better to be lucky than good. I mean, that was the plan all along. I knew it was going to unfold like that. Nice. All right. GG. That's unfortunate that opponent missed lands like that. But on the sideboarding, I like Duresses because they're going to fight a lot. They have all the spell pierces and whatnot and dive downs. I like the Kayas because of her minus has text in this. In this matchup, it kills a lot of the duders in the enchantment. On the play, I actually might be okay with Thief of Sanity, but on the draw, it's probably too slow. If we get there, I guess I like Lyra. I don't know. No, on the draw, I just don't think she's needed. Too slow, probably. We're gonna take out some slow top end. I think search is not what we want to be doing in this matchup. I mean, I need some card draw to be left in, you know. I mean, I like negates, but do I like them any more than quench in this matchup? Not really. I think quenches are probably going to do the job. So, yeah, I think we try something like this. I mean, contempts are really slow too, but I think I just want as much removal as possible. So, yeah, let's run it back. All right. Yeah, this hand looks fine. We need a double black for this Kaya's Wrath, but I think we can get there by turn 4. I say that as we draw a third Hollow Fountain. Let me try again our next draw. I can do it. You ready? Double black. By turn 4, we can draw it now. Okay, maybe not now. Do I want to duress my opponent now? No, I think we'd rather Well, actually, the rest of them should be fine. They're probably holding up dive down or just mana for this, so let's just fire it off. If they give spell pierce, we can just play a Hollow Fountain tapped. They do have the dive down. Dive down is annoying, but so is Wizard's Retort. And we can just play double spell to get around dive down, so. Mono Blue Tempo is a good deck, but it just it loses to itself a lot, I feel like. I mean, last game the opponent mulliganed really deep. There's our next black source. So yeah, it loses to itself a lot. We're not gonna bother burning any of this spot removal. Okay. I mean, we know two of the cards in their hand. We're just gonna fire this off. Hope they don't have a spell pierce. I mean, if they do, so be it. But they only have one unknown. Okay, it was just a hard counter. Well, so be it. We have two spot removal cards now. If they do get the little enchantment going, but they don't. Tempest Djinn is a really good card. uh, yeah, that is a really good one. That's not good, especially since our Kaya's Wrath got denied. All right, well, let's see if we can get them to use the dive down on this Siren Storm Tamer. They do. Okay, that's awesome. Wait, no. They can still redirect our seal way to it, but hopefully we just draw Kaya's Wrath off the top and it doesn't matter. Yeah. Yep. Stopped our seal away. Now we're getting punched for 5. Looks like we just got tempoed out. Old-fashioned way. Jeez. They didn't even need their little enchantment. Curious Obsession. Kaya's Wrath off the top would be close to what we were asking for. I mean, I would have taken a Teferi there too, or like an Angel of Grace would have been nice. Yeah, an Angel of Grace would have been nice. Oh, playing around Settle the Wreckage, I guess. I did have 6, so I guess I did a bad job of bluffing it. um, we want to upkeep Mortify. Because they only have 2 cards in hand. Nice. Okay, step 1. Oh my gosh, we're just gonna get poked to death by this stupid 1/1. Oh man. Oh no. Oh no. We need something good. Yikes. Alright. Well, on the play, it should be a tiny bit better. No, they have nothing I want to steal with the Vicinity that I care about. However, I do like Lyra. Lyra should be really good on the play, helping stabilize and all that other stuff. Quenches get better on the play. Yeah, Contempt. Just so slow. All right, let's try this out. Would love to go first. 3 lander, all of our lands coming untapped. It's kind of slow, but I'm gonna keep it. We have lands and spells. I can definitely see this hand getting punished, just tempoed out by their low curve. But I mean, hopefully the pose helps. Yeah, helps stem the bleeding. So we're gonna upkeep, tap down this little guy. Tap down, cycle. And they can, yeah. Storm Tamer is pretty annoying, but what are you gonna do about it? They have to have specifically Spell Pierce to stop this Kaya. And if they don't, she's basically nuts. So, well, I guess they could have Dive Down too and then attack her, but then do I play around the Dive Down read? You know what? You know what? They are holding up 1 mana for a reason. And I'm getting a strong Dive Down, and if I minus on it, they just get to kill her for free. So this way, I'm hoping they have to put on the enchantment and then maybe attack her. It was just the dive down read was very strong. Very strong. So, okay, they're respecting her. Duress is a pretty good draw to see if they have that dive down. Ooh, they're going to negate. Okay. Negate is pretty annoying. Well, what do we do here? I think we just minus on this. They did have the dive down. Okay, sure. And then we just get to mortify it. It doesn't matter which one we mortify, so. They did have the dive down. They're gonna get to kill Kaya, but she killed the creature, at the very least. So a 3 mana removal spell, not the best, but obviously we're running Mortify, so not the worst. Let's try and duress our opponent again. See what we can get. Oh, they're running this guy. Yeah, that is a very good dude to run. Very good threat. Okay. Well, I think actually, while we know they have nothing, I'm just going to Chemist's Insight now. I know we could depose and try to buy time, but yeesh. I was going to say, I think we're looking for Kaya's Wrath at this point. I mean, we have 4 in the deck, so I think we just kind of want to draw into it as fast as possible. And we know the 1 card in their hand too. That is not a Kaya's Wrath. So, I mean, there's that. Oh, man. Ooh, I should not have played this land. Because I want to be able to depose and jumpstart. And now I just kind of took some unnecessary damage. Yeah, that was not optimal. I mean, they can sack Storm Tamer if they want, but ooh, jeez. Alright, I mean, let's hope to get our Kaya's Wrath. I think we're at the point of Kaya's Wrath or bust. Wow. Those were impressive draws by us. I mean, we're not going to concede yet. We do have 1 more turn, but yeah, I mean, we didn't need the shock in that land, but this is not looking good now. They're holding on to this in case of a board wipe too. Now they have more cards in hand. And they have this for spot removals. We're on Kaya's Wrath. Or bust. Or Lyra. I'll take Lyra. Wow. Alright, opponent. Well, good games. Sometimes you draw... Oh, that wouldn't have helped. Yeah, sometimes you draw a couple lands. Alright, well, 3-1. Hopefully we can go at least 4-1 with this. hopefully with this little Esper control build. And awesome, we feel like we got the fifth opponent ready to go. We faced against 4 different decks so far, so that's pretty good. And let's see what our fifth match holds for us. Um, one landers are tempting, especially after the previous game where we drew, I don't know, 10 lands. But no, we're definitely gonna mulligan this. Okay, complete opposite spectrum. Well, I don't want to go down to 5. And we're on the draw, so, I mean, fingers crossed. Oh man, is this an Esper control mirror? That'd be pretty wild. Oh, it is. Um, this hand is not good against Esper control mirror. Uh, yeah. This hand is actually very bad against Esper control mirror. So, I mean, I guess we'll fake the negate or something. We'll see what kind of Esper control they are. If they're heavy, black-white like we are. They could be more like a blue-white. So, we'll see. Either way, on their end step, I'm probably just going to make Thopters. I don't think the pose has any other text in this matchup. So, might as well. And then maybe if they spend a bunch of mana stopping this, I draw a top deck Teferi and just get them. Alright. I'm just going to fling a bunch of removal spells at these. Holophone. Not exactly what we want. Yeah, these cards are pretty dead. I mean, if they're running Search for Azcanta, Mortify is not 100% dead, but it's not great. Luckily, I think we have a bunch of sideboard options for the control mirror, so. If they have precognitive perception, that would be a really good 5-drop from them. No, revitalize. Okay. Okay, okay. Oh, did you see that? It kind of bugged out for a second. Foil, too strong. See if they feel like, I mean, they're probably holding on to Fairy. Little do they know we have mono nothing. Wow, okay. I mean, I kind of just hope that they stay scared and don't jam a threat because we kind of need that right now. Because a little secret, I don't think these Thopters are gonna get there. I have a weird feeling. Yep. All right. Well, they're respecting the blink first and you lose rule of control mirrors. So even though we just have just nothing. I mean, we didn't even play a search for Azcanta for us to get. That would have been sweet. Yeah, just taking their pokes. Sure. Bet the opponent wished they had their own deploy. OP. Too good. Card draw? No card draw. I mean, blink first and you lose. If I could get a Chemister's Insight, that would probably be best case scenario. What are they thinking about? Flashing in an angel? I mean, I'll take that, sure. Nope. They said, no, I'm okay. They really just don't want to burn off spot removal on these Thopters. I mean, they're Esper, so they have to have tons of spot removal. But, I mean, it's not going to hit anything else in my deck, man. Not really, anyways. Quench, um, not great right now. Nor is it great in the control mirror, but so be it. At least he hasn't hit Chemist's Insight thus far as well. Is this a settle? Jeez. So you're just gonna ramp me for free? Uh, that seems kind of loose. If you have, I mean, if you were really sick of getting poked for 2, you probably should just burned 2 spot removal cards on it, man. Or maybe like 1 and 1, because 4 mana lets your opponent ramp and growth twice. Doesn't seem like the best play. Obviously, I cannot punish you for it though, with my cards that are amazing in this matchup. But I'm guessing you have equally amazing cards in your hand. Oh yeah, moment of craving. Oh no. Oh, little does the opponent know. We just have nothing. Ooh, do they have to fire something off now? Because they're gonna have to discard anyways. Yep, there's a Teferi. Alright, well, we're going to try and contempt this. Hopefully they absorb, and then we get to quench that. I mean, that's like best case scenario. It is just a negate. Alright, well, that means we probably lost. Unless we draw our own Teferi off the top. Because they found out that we had nothing. So, Teferi, please. Kaya's Wrath. Oh, man. All right, well, that's the game. We have literally nothing in hand. They had a negate, we didn't. All right. Sideboard. Well, probably like the same thing against the blue-white opponent. Um, so like everything. um, we didn't see any jumpstart cards from them, so Kaya is more like a question mark. Moment of Cravings, Seal Aways. Yeah, the Depose, Deploy, the Kaya's Wrath. Not the Contempt, though. Where are you, buddy? I just saw you. And then I'm going to leave in some Mortify, a hedge against their search. Probably 1 Quench. I'm going to leave in some of these Quenches for their early game, and then they're probably bringing in Thieves as well. So I'm going to leave in some early game stuff. And we're just going to run it like that. Yeah. If we go to game 3 and I see Chemist's Insight out of them, I might bring in Kaya. Maybe not, though. I would love to play first. Sand is fine. We'll keep. No turn 1 duress, but in the control mirror, I don't think you need turn 1 duress. I say that as they turn 1 duress me. But no, okay. So now we get to duress them. Probably see a bunch of Thief Insanities in hand. Settle the score. That's pretty interesting. What is the strongest card here? It's just gotta be Teferi. I mean, getting rid of a Teferi seems pretty good. If we need to, we have Mortifies for the Eldest Reborns. That's not a great strategy, but it's a strategy. Look at this. We get to play around Syncopate here with this Search for Riscanta. Okay, well, a resolved Search for Riscanta should be very good. The control mirror. Island. We didn't even know about Island, opponent. Put Teferi in the graveyard. Oh. Yeah. I mean, we need lands. Believe me, that hurt. I don't, I don't like the feeling of that one at all. But we needed lands. I mean, we really need to hit our fifth land. Memorial. We didn't know about that one either, opponent. Jeez. Giving away all the information. Quench can definitely go in the graveyard. Absolutely. Just hitting land drops. Search for Riscanta, pulling its weight. So that's pretty nice. There goes a Hollowed Fountain, Shocked in. They did not pull the trigger on Eldest Reborn. Can't say I blame them. Nope, we would draw that. They're gonna make some 1/1s. Is that what's happening? Oh, they are going to mortify. I know they could draw to Fairy, but I think it's worth it to just Perception now. Because what I know off their hand, I don't know when else it's gonna resolve. So, I mean, we do have the Contempt and Duress backup now as well. If they do draw and stick to Fairy, so we'll see if they just want to slam down Eldest, though. They do not. Not interested. Well, how about we take a little peek, opponent? Will you let us do that? Is this, I don't know, is this Absorb? Or a really big Syncopate? It is Absorb. Alright. Well, sure. That means we basically know what's in their hand. The real question is, do we put out this Lyra just to get settled or Eldest? No, I don't think so. That sounds not so good. Man, opponent, I really liked that Search for Riscanta, you know? But this Nazahal, though, should be quite good. Alright, that seemed good. Now they can Eldest if they want. They can basically do whatever, and we just draw cards. Seems great. Yeah, like that. And then, I mean, I'm not just gonna let you, I'm not just gonna let you exile my Nezahal like that. I mean, come on. So Mortify, Mortify, and I don't like it, but I think we're just gonna go Contempt. Yeah, because I get to Duress and then Mortify. Okay, well, Duress the opponent. We know about Syncopate and Settle the Score. Geez, and Essence Scanner? That's pretty annoying, opponent. Well, we're gonna get rid of this Eldest and then be pretty annoyed by everything else. I mean, mortifying this Eldest isn't great, but I can't let them get back my Teferi. We're gonna hold the land. We're going to hold the land so that if they try and deal with Nezahal, we get to draw and then discard 3 to save it. Because that should be really good. So we'll see if that's what's happening. Because I'm definitely going to keep my Nezahal. Yeah. Yeah, because we know they have Esper scatter, so it's just better to keep my Nezahal. If they didn't have Esper scatter, I would think about holding on to my Angels as threats, but oh, sorry if you guys hear that flying over. But yeah, I think it was just more worth it to keep the Nezahal. They can make some chump blockers to stay alive a little bit longer. Okay, well, I mean, now we have more blink fodder if they try to get rid of this Nezahal. I'm assuming this is going to be sack chump. Yep, Nezahal looking like MVP in these control mirrors. Sure. Now, if they draw another answer to try and deal with Nezahal, we'll have 3 cards to discard. Nezahal also beats their own Lyra, if that's what they have, so seems decent. Perception, huh? Perception's pretty good. Once again, just gonna hold on to all my cards, and then end of their turn, all perception. Because then if they cast anything, yeah, there you go. Writing was on the wall. All right, awesome. Game 3. Yeah, I didn't see. Mortify's just so mad, but it's like it feels like a necessary evil. Like their own search for Canta, because we're 3 colors, so I don't have Field of Ruin, and then just to help against Eldest Reborn, because them getting back one of my threats or like getting back thrown to Fairy is just so brutal. Like I know it's a 2-for-1, but you just got to deal with it, you know. Plus, I mean, they have to be on the Thief of Sanity plan. I just really think that they are, just like most Esper decks are, or blue black. So I think I liked what we were doing there though. So I think we're just gonna run it back. Hope this is good enough. Ooh, a 1-lander. But the rest of our curve is so low. This is really tempting. But I'm gonna mulligan it. Okay, this hand's not great, but we're gonna keep it. It could definitely get there. It could line up, but they done syncopates and all that other stuff, so. Oh, 2 thieves is better than 1. 2 thieves is better than 1. That's what they say. Well, that should be decent. Okay. All right. No search first, can't throw anything from them. Oh, they missed land drop too? Excellent. Um, yeah, I mean, we're just gonna, well, actually, no. I don't want to run into syncopate for free. And then if they miss land drop again, they have to discard. Right, okay. So I think us holding off. So now next turn we only get punished by Essence Scatter or Quench, but they didn't show us Quench at all. Any of the other games, so I think we just jam Thief. This gets around Syncopate because we have 1. Right, okay. Now I get to hold up dive down, obviously. No, I'm kidding. All right, this should be it. If this connects, I have to imagine this is going to be it. Oh, I left in satellite wreckage. All right. All right, opponent. Your deck is now my deck. So, ooh, some absorbs. Sure. More counter spells. Don't mind if I do. And then now I just get to play another thief. This is feeling like it's game. I have negate back up. Next turn I'll have absorb from them. This is probably it. And there we go. All right, guys. So 4-1 with a little Esper control list. So here's what we're working with. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. All right, awesome.